All right, my friends, Andrew here, and in this short video, what we're going to be sharing with you is how you can create a AI avatar or image or picture that is speaking and using your own voice without you needing to actually record that. So lots of technology has been rolling out over the last couple of months using AI and a lot of different tools, and we're going to be showing you exactly how we use it to be able to create tools just like this. So this is Larlin. Those of you who are familiar with her voice, she actually did not say what she's saying in this video. She just simply had ChatGPT write it and then had the tools that we're about to share with you that are free. You don't have to pay for them to make this image, this picture, begin to speak in her voice. I'm going to turn this up and I'm going to let you hear a little bit about what it's working like, and then I'm going to go down to the one that I created, show you that one, and then we're going to walk through the process of showing you how to do it. So
spring is a great time for renewal and shedding the emotional and mental baggage that may have accumulated during the winter months. It's a time to reevaluate your goals, aspirations, and priorities and make changes where necessary.
And so you can hear that. That's actually an AI voice that is reading that. It's called overdubbing voices. So, and right down here, you can see that we're going to go down to me. This is my image right here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this. This was a really quick version. This is one of the first ones that we had done in this process, but check this out. When you learn how to create an AI copy of your voice, you can use your avatar and make it say jabber you want. Now, that jabber, gibber, all that kind of stuff is from the application. There's 1,000-word vocabulary inside of the application if you are using it for free. Now, these aren't exactly the best versions of what we've done up to this point, but these are the ones that we have created on our first attempts. And you guys can do the same thing. And we're going to be inside of our mastermind community sharing with everybody how to actually make these AI voices sound a lot more human, more realistic, like a regular person. And all it really comes down to is punctuation and how you spell the words, because the AI voice does not know the difference between live and live, for example. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a couple of different tools to do this. The very first one that you're going to want to pay attention to is called Descript. So what you do is go to descript.com and you'll be able to get access to this application. So all I do is just go here, type in Descript, and you'll see right here. It looks just like that. We have that little icon right there. This is a desktop application that you'll download onto your desktop to do what we're going to do. But once you're inside of Descript here, you're just going to come here to the site. Go ahead and sign up. It is free. You'll be inside of the dashboard. It's going to look a lot like this. So you can see that we have a couple of things right here that we've been doing. The duration of those times, the size of the files, all of that wonderful stuff. Now, to create your very first voiceover, you're going to need to train the system on your voice. And what you do to do that is really cool. You just go ahead and click on new project right up here. You'll open Descript. And it's actually going to open the application on my desktop. I already have it open, so I'm going to close this one out. Whoops, let me close that back out. Let me go back out here and try that one more time for you. Sorry about that. So we're just going to go ahead and you can see that we have some voices. We're going to create a new voice. We're going to name this one a demo voice. Okay. Just like so, voice, and then we're going to confirm that. So now we're creating this new demo voice inside of Descript in order for us to be able to create as many images or as many audios as we want. So we're going to go ahead and open Descript, and you can see right here, this is the desktop application opening up on my computer. And here's where we're going to be able to create the overdub voice sample. So here you can see the training, here you can see the recording, here you can play and pause, and you can take your time to do this over a couple of days if you choose. I would do it all at once just for fun. But you'll see right over here, to create your overdub voice, you can watch a short video. They actually have a really good explanation on what to do. But you can see right here, there is a training script. Okay, so you can cruise on right over here to this training script. You want to spend at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The longer, the better, right? The more you give it, the more it will sound like you. Now, Larlin created hers in, I think it was 14, 15 minutes. Mine was 9 or 10 minutes. It was just over the 10-minute mark. So hers actually sounds a lot better than mine does. And all you got to do is just read through this script while recording. So what you do is you cruise right on, oops, that's Midjourney. You cruise right on over here. Pardon my desktop there. Let me move this over here so we can move this bad boy back up here just like this. All right, so what you'll do real easy is you'll just take the desktop app. You're going to click this record button, and you'll see right here that it creates this track. And then you'll just simply click that little record icon. That'll begin the process of recording your demo voice for the software. And then you're just going to simply read the script. Okay, so now 100 years ago, there was 1.5 billion people on Earth. Now there are over 6 billion people crowd our fragile planet. But even so, you just read through this whole thing. It's going to kind of switch tracks. It's going to do a lot of things. Don't worry if you read it perfectly. Remember, all we're doing is we're recording our voice into Descript so that Descript will have an opportunity of being able to overdub that onto the text files that we're going to be creating. So this is how Descript works. Real basic, real simple stuff. So just go into Descript if you are curious about doing this, and then just follow the prompts. Go over here to the script just like we had shared, and that's going to help you be able to create that. Now, the next thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to create an avatar. Now, you could do that in a number of different ways. Larlyn has an application on her phone that will turn your image into the same type of avatar that you see here. So her picture there, my picture here. I just took our actual photos and then kind of made them cartoon style. And that's what gave us the ability to do that with those particular images. But we're going to use Midjourney, and we're going to take this talking skeleton. We're going to take this skeleton right here, actually, I should say, and we're going to make it talk. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Midjourney, Midjourney will create these images for you. It's actually really cool. Once you learn how to use it, you can create all kinds of really cool images. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this skeleton and we're going to automate a voice into this skeleton, make it say whatever we want to with text. We're not going to have to record it, and it's going to sound just like us. So it's pretty cool. We're going to take that. I've already downloaded this onto my computer. You can see right here is our image of our skeleton that was created by AI, by Midjourney itself. So we're going to move this bad boy over here. Then the next thing that we're going to need to do with this is we're going to need to upload this into an application called d-id.com. So this is studio.d-id.com. You can come right over here, create a free account. They're going to give you 20 credits. Right down here, I got 6 credits left because I've been playing with it. And then inside of here, you have an opportunity of creating a video. So here you can see you can choose a presenter, or you can have a AI presenter get generated from this process. And you'll see right here, this is one of the AI robots that we had generated previously. We were sharing that as well on our wall, just so that we can get the hang of using DID, right? So DID is pretty cool. What we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to actually choose our presenter. You can see that I have my picture right there. I just simply uploaded that in. You can see the number of presenters that are here. These are presenters that you can use by default. They actually are really effective, obviously, because they're inside the platform. But what we're going to do is we're going to upload our skeleton. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a new one, and then I'm going to take my skeleton, which is in my computer as Drew-skeleton right there. So we're going to upload our skeleton image into our DID application. So by doing that, we're going to create this system that's going to allow this skeleton to talk. So please try another photo, because it could not identify any faces in that picture. So that's new. So I'm just going to go over here to Canva. And in Canva, I'm just going to come on over here. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go into Canva, and I'm going to remove the background from that image. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and import a file here. And the same thing, we're going to go Drew skeleton. And that'll pull that bad boy right up. And then we'll take that background image out of there, so that all we'll have here is, add this to a template, all we'll have here is actually the skeleton itself for our DID photo there. So it's pretty cool. It's actually a really nice photo there. But we'll go back here, and what we'll do is we'll create a design. We'll do a custom size. We'll do 450 by 450. Doesn't really matter. Then we'll grab our skeleton from our uploads right here. We'll drag that onto the page. If you guys do not have Canva, I highly, highly recommend getting it. It is an incredible tool that will help you do all kinds of amazing things, just like we are about to do right now. So we're going to take our skeleton. We are going to make our skeleton more of a talking head. There we go. So just like that. Now we're going to edit this photo, and we're going to use the background remover. It's a lot easier to do for us if we're using Canva, because Canva is awesome. Like I said, now we have some backgrounds that have been removed from the page. It's not as great as we wanted to. I'm not going to take a bunch of time to make this perfect, but ideally this should allow us a pretty cool opportunity to be able to identify this particular face in this picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this. Okay, we're also going to do it with a transparent background. Download just like so. So this is doing its thing. I'm going to move this back over here, and we're going to add our skeleton back into the DID software, just like so. So hopefully this is able to recognize that there's a face in that picture. No, it could not identify any faces in the picture. All right, so we have a little bit of a challenge there. I will figure out what we need to do to make that image stand out to this software. But what we'll do for the purposes of this video is we'll just go ahead and add ourselves. So here's going to be the image that we're going to use. We're going to use the same exact one that we used previously, and then what we'll do is we're going to upload our own voice. Now, when you do your demo for Descript here, it's going to take anywhere between 2 to 24 hours for the system to be able to actually process your voice. Okay, so give it some time. They'll give you some time to be able to create some avatars or whatever it is, or maybe it's even your own picture that you want to automate in this process. But what you'll see here is once you've gotten it completed inside of your application on your desktop, what we'll do is let me grab this really quick. Where'd it go? I have it, I promise. So we'll go here and we will grab our desktop application. And why am I downloading it? Didn't want to do that. My bad. And we will put in our, let me open this bad boy up over here. There we go. Okay. So inside of here, what we do, I'm gonna back out of this one because this is actually the one that we just created a demo voice. We don't actually have a voice in here. I'm gonna remove that just because I don't want it in there. Delete it. So now we have myself and we have Larlin. Both of us have recorded our voices into the system. So we're gonna use this voice right here to overdub our information. So this is me just reading the content inside the system there, but we're going to add a new folder. Okay, so we're going to create an actual new project inside of Descript so that we can dub our voice on top of our picture. So give me just a second here to, I don't want to be in here. This is not where I want to be. I want to be in, where'd you go? I lost my app. Give me just a second. There we go. So we are going to create a new project inside of here. So we're going to go to recent projects. You can see that we have a number of projects right here. This is the untitled one that I was playing with this morning. So we're just going to go ahead and delete this project because we don't want it to make too much of a mess. We'll create a new project. And in this project, we're going to make our avatar right here say, welcome to our Facebook community, something really, really simple. But we also want it to be, enticing enough, engaging enough. So we're going to go into ChatGPT. ChatGPT is optional for this process. You don't really need it, but you can use it. It is incredible. So create a welcome script for a Facebook group called the Empire Mastermind. Right? So this is real simple. It's going to create a welcome script. Hello and welcome to the Empire Mastermind. Right? We're going to take the emojis out because it will actually explain those emojis to us, and we don't want to do that. So it'll be give it this moment just to write this particular script for our video. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to put this into Descript. We're going to have Descript use our automated voice to record and basically read this script, and then we're going to apply it to our avatar. And once we're done with that, you'll have a wonderful opportunity to have a talking avatar engaging with your audiences. You can use these for all kinds of things. You can use them for YouTube videos, training videos, shorts, TikTok videos, reels, stories, all the stuff that you're going to create videos for. You can actually use this process to create video after video after video for the process to work really, really well. And obviously, I'm taking a little bit extra time because we're recording this. This process in and of itself, it does not take very long. You can actually come in here once you've recorded your voice, once you've got Descript trained on how you sound, then the only thing that you would need to do is create a prompt, have it pasted into the thing. I'm gonna actually remove the emojis. So now it's just going to take a little bit more time to type that back out. It'll be a little bit more quick because obviously it already typed it, but the emojis are going to get removed from that, because if you have the AI voice read a script with emojis in it, it actually describes the emoji, so it sounds really funny when you're doing it. But once that script is completed, all we're going to need to do is we're just going to need to come back over here. Oops, sorry. We're going to come back into Discord, or not Discord, but Descript, and we're going to add in our options. So here's our new project. We're going to be able to choose a file to transcribe. We're going to be able to start a recording, which means we could just start talking. We can start writing, or we can create it from a template. We're going to start the writing process. And that writing process is all we're going to need to do is just go back here into ChatGPT. It's almost done here. So we're going to go ahead and copy this bad boy, just like so. Now it's time to dive into the world of Empire Mastermind and begin connecting with our experts. Okay, so give this just a moment. Boom, boom, almost done. There we go. Here's to your success. All right, so we're going to copy this. We're going to bring this right over to our application, and we're just going to paste it, right? We'll just paste that right in there like so. Now you'll notice this little box where it says speaker. We're going to go ahead and open this up, and you can see that we have Drew and we have Larlin. So I'm going to pick Drew, and then what we need to do is we need to get it to start reading. So you'll notice right down here, there's no audio inside of here at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the play button, and you're going to see it's going through. It's going to look like it's not working, and then all of the sudden it's just going to kick in with the
this
voice.
group serves as a collaborative and supportive
So we're going to go ahead
platform.
and pause that, and we're going to bring this back. I'm going to let you hear this, right? You watched us go through this whole process. I didn't read this. It's just in here. 1 minute, 43 seconds of audio that is written by AI, that is going to be basically, the voice is done by AI, and we're going to be putting it onto an avatar. So watch how this is going to work. It's pretty cool.
Hello and welcome to the Empire Mastermind Facebook group. We're thrilled to have you here, joining a community of ambitious entrepreneurs, visionaries, and business leaders, all striving to build their empires and create lasting impact. This group serves as a collaborative and supportive platform for exchanging ideas, resources, and strategies that will help you elevate your business and personal growth.
Okay, so you get the idea. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this information. You can go through here. It sounds a little robotic, right? So you can actually come through here and just kind of rearrange how the sentences are working. And we're going to get into how to do that really deeply inside of the Empire Mastermind Facebook community for those of you who are part of that. But here, what we're going to do is we're just going to go click the publish button. And you'll notice that this wants you to publish it on the internet. But we're going to export this, and we're going to export this to an MP3 file. So right here, you can see the export. We're going to go here. We're going to drop this down. I'm sorry. We're going to go to the quality. We're going to drop this down. And here you can see that the MP3 is the format. You might want to double check, because sometimes it's .wav or M4A, but you want it to be an MP3. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and click that. And then we're going to click the export button, and we are going to download this into our downloads folder. Just go ahead and export that. It doesn't take very long. It's actually really, really fast. It's already completed. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull that up. I'm going to move this over to my other screen so that I can come in here to my video. Now I'm going to upload my own voice. And again, we're just going to grab what we had just recorded from that MP3. So let's see, where's my MP3 at? There it is. It's actually, I didn't title my MP3, so I should probably make sure you title it so it's easier to find. Click the open. It's going to upload here into our did application. And again, remember, this is free. You do not have to pay for this application. You can pay for this application if you're using too many credits, and you're going to do this a lot. You can pay for the application. There's pricing right over here. It's going to give you extra benefits and things like that. We pay for Midjourney. We pay for Descript, and we pay for ChatGPT so that we have the unlimited things. Now, Descript, we did the very first time we used it for free. That's where we had a 1,000 word vocabulary. So what it does, it fills in gibber and jabber for those particular elements. So what we're going to do here now is, once we've gotten our file here, we got our avatar here, we're just going to click generate that. So here you can see that this is going to use 7 credits for this particular one. So I'm actually not going to be able to do that. It's going to want me to upgrade my account for this one. So in this particular case, what we're going to do is we're just going to remove this audio. I'm going to go back here to my application. Where's my application? Bam, there we go. And we're going to take some of this stuff out. So we're going to go here, and we're going to, but we're just going to delete that piece right there. Hopefully that removes the requirement for that extra credit on our free account. But we'll go ahead and export this now. And this is going to be exported into another untitled MP3. We're going to replace the other one because we don't care about that one. We're going to go back here, and we're going to go into our create a video. We're going to upload our own voice, And like I said, we're going to go and get that untitled MP3. MP3. There we go. That should be it. Looks like it, 804, that's the one. We'll open that up. And we'll see if this one actually gives us the ability to use just the remaining credits. We have 6 credits left for our free account here. And there we go. Yeah, so that's all it was. We just had to take some of the audio out of that script to make it work. So we're going to click the generate button and give it just a couple of minutes here. This one, again, doesn't take very long either. It is a little bit longer, so it might take maybe 5 minutes or so for this to actually render our video. But then once the video is done, you'll see that it's ready to rock and roll. You'll have your avatar in here speaking just like that. Now these right here are AI generated images, and we're going to go into that for Midjourney, so you can create just about anything that you want and make it begin the process of looking like it's actually speaking. And you can do this in just about any voice. If you have any voice that you want to be able to upload, as long as you have permission from the voice owner, right? you can do this in any voice. So if you have any questions, comments, and or concerns, feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to help you with this process, answer any questions you might have. But this is fun, and this is actually really cool because once you have your voice inside of Descript, you can use it to create trainings. You can use it to create all kinds of information, even if you don't have time to record something. So let's take a look at what this has produced for us. So we're just going to go ahead here to the share. We're going to go ahead. Whoops. I'll just open it up like so. Press play. And you can see
Hello
right here.
and welcome to the Empire Mastermind Facebook group. We're thrilled to have you here, joining a community of ambitious entrepreneurs, visionaries, and business leaders, all striving to build their empires and create lasting impact. This group serves as a collaborative and supportive platform for exchanging ideas, resources, and strategies that will help you elevate your business and personal growth. Before we dive into the incredible journey ahead, let's go
So that's it right there. As you can see, we created a talking avatar using a picture that we made animated for ourselves. So really simple process. We appreciate you watching the video. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and we'll see you later.